I'm back. What do I have planned for today? Keep watching. In fact, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face right now. Hi peoples, welcome to my channel, Bernie Playing with Makeup. My name is Bernadette. All my friends and subscribers call me Bernie. So if you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn the notification bell because you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. For today's video, we are going to be playing with the Too Faced Matte Foundation. In my last video, I tested the NARS Soft Matte Foundation, and I promised you to give the Too Faced Matte Foundation a try. Now, I'm in a lot of pain right now, guys. I have been up since 11 o'clock last night, but I did sleep mostly yesterday because I've been in pain. I don't have my full cocktail of meds that I take for my nerve pain, so my pain level has been really high this entire week. I promised you guys I would get this video out, so I'm here. I'm gonna get it out before the end of the week. As I said, I saw some of you did say you're trying to decide if you want to get this or the NARS foundation, so I'm gonna get this video out for you guys. Yeah, so this is the NARS. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. It's supposed to be a 24-hour undetectable super long wear foundation, super long wearing foundation. The claims of this is you're supposed to be able to wear it for 24 hours. I don't know who's wearing that foundation for 24 hours. These brands be trying to put some of these claims. Who wears their foundation for 24 hours? Not me. Too Faced Original Born This Way Foundation. This is it right here. I have it in the shade Chai, and I also have it in the shade Spice Rum. For this one, I got the shade Spice Rum because from all of the reviews I saw, it appeared as if the shade did not transfer over. The shades are a little bit lighter than what the original ones are. Normally I wear Chai, but I tried Spice Rum this summer and it's a bit dark. Not too dark, but it's a bit dark. Because I noticed from the reviews I saw that the shades didn't transfer, I figured Spice Rum is what I should pick up. So that's what I have here, Spice Rum. Just like for my last video with the NARS foundation, I prep my skin differently. I put a little bit of facial oil on because I really don't like matte foundations. I don't like that matte look. And from what I understand, this is supposed to be a really matte foundation. Honestly, I don't know. I think this is a matte foundation or a demi matte foundation. I think they should come out with a more luminous foundation or not luminous. What's the word? Listen, I'm opinion. A hydrating foundation. That's what I think. I think if they were gonna do anything to this, like it should be like a hydrating foundation and not a matte foundation, because I believe this is a matte foundation. So I'm thinking that this one here is gonna be like really matte. So I prep my face for a matte foundation. I may not do my entire face on camera, because like I said, I'm in pain, so, or I may speed through some of it just so that we could, I've been up since 11 o'clock. As soon as Eddie come on the room, he's gonna start with go to sleep. So, all right. First, as always, we're gonna put a little bit of sunscreen on. I'm using the LANCOME VISIONNAIRE sunscreen, the one that I like to use. We always do this on this channel. It's a reminder that sunscreen is important and we should always put sunscreen on. It should be a part of our daily skincare routine. Regardless of your skin color, you need to be wearing sunscreen. But I think for breakthrough pain, they've been out of it on that, I think in the country for like 3 or 4 weeks. And I've been taking for like a substitute. I don't know, it seemed like I developed some kind of tolerance to it over the last week. It just stopped working. Because of COVID-19, I haven't been able to get my nerve blocked, so my cocktail has been thrown off and the pain is getting out of control. I'm gonna prime using the Fenty Beauty primer. This is the hydrating primer. If you have oily skin type, my skin type is combo. If you have oily skin type, then I would recommend using a mattifying primer. I'm gonna be contouring with the Too Faced Contour, their multi-sculpting contour in the shade Cocoa. This is one of my favorite concealers. I do plan on doing a full video on my new foundation routine because I really like this method. I'm gonna highlight using the shade Chestnut. 1 minute, I didn't wet my sponge. I'll be right back. I don't know, the lighting looks off a little bit. I'll try to fix it when I'm editing. So yeah, I was getting ready to conceal. This is one of my favorite concealers, but this concealer, a little bit of it goes a long way. It does take a while to dry down. I hope the lighting is right. Isn't looking right. Might turn the camera back on. I hope it looks okay. To the start of the show. So this is the foundation. Again, this is the same, you get the same amount, one fluid ounce. The bottle size is different from the original. This one looks more like the concealer, but it's a little bit longer than the concealer. Even though the shape different, you're gonna get the same amount. I wanted to do swatches of them. I'm going to swatch the spice rum in the matte on my chest. Actually, I haven't swatched this or done anything to it since I got it. Chest. Okay. Yikes. Alright, so this is like another case of where the reviews. So this is like another case of where the reviews may not have actually been right. This is dark. Yeah. All right. So let's watch the. spice rum in the original formula. I'm gonna put it right here, right on the side of it. So actually in the original formula, the original formula does look a bit darker, I want to say. What y'all think? This looks darker than this. I'm gonna swatch chai in the original formula because I don't have chai in the matte. So that's the shade that I normally would go with. I match my foundation to my chest. The new spice rum is lighter than the original spice rum. I'm going to start off with one pump. So that's what I'm starting off with. This dries down really quickly, so I'm going to work in sections. I'm going to speed this up though. It's definitely darker than my body, for sure. So I don't know. Babes, can you take a look at this for me, please? How low? Compared to my chest. This look almost the same to my chest. What are you looking at? Eddie. This on my chest.
Darker there.
First thoughts about the foundation is that it's a very mattifying foundation, but it's a full coverage foundation. You don't need much of the foundation to cover up your imperfections. I feel like everything is covered up. I don't feel like my face is dried out. I don't feel like my face is tight. You know, like how a matte foundation can make your face feel tight. I don't feel like my face is tight or anything like that. I did prep my skin differently, but those are my initial thoughts of foundation. I'm gonna go off camera, finish off the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be back and we can talk a little bit more about the foundation. So I will be back. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So this is the final look. Sorry, guys, like I said, I'm not feeling well, so I just wanted to speed through it. So let me give you my thoughts. It is a really mattifying foundation, but it feels comfortable. My face does not feel tight or uncomfortable, but it's matte. It probably is one of the most, if not the most matte foundation I currently have in my collection. I personally don't really like matte foundations. My skin type is combo. My T-zone is oily, but I'm okay with that. I prefer a natural or a like somewhat dewy finish over a matte finish, just because normally they're uncomfortable, but this one isn't uncomfortable. If I had to choose between this and the NARS Soft Matte, I prefer the NARS Soft Matte. Now, to be fair, I'm not gonna wear this foundation for 8 hours the way I did the NARS Soft Matte foundation. That one, it held up really well. It did, after about 8 hours, I did my oils in my T-zone, did break through. And this one, I don't know, because I'm not gonna be able to wear it for that long. But for right now, from what I see, my initial impressions is that it is a very mattifying foundation. I think it's for someone who has really oily skin. They would do well with it. But for me personally, I prefer the NARS foundation. Like I said, I already feel like the original Born This Way foundation is a matte foundation. So if Too Faced was gonna come out with another version, I would have preferred them coming out with a hydrating foundation more so than a 24-hour matte foundation. Like I say, these brands really is pushing for this 24 hours. Who's gonna wear a foundation for 24 hours? Like who? Who do that? No one wears a foundation for 24 hours. It does, I think it has 36 shades. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's $40, which is the same price, I believe, for the original one. I think it was $39.99 up on it, I think. I'll link it in the description box so you can get all that information. But my preference is, because this video is about comparing the two, just for right now, my preference is the Soft Matte from NARS, just because I don't really like matte foundations. Give me a second, my battery's dying, let me change it. So I was saying, my preference is the Soft Matte from NARS. You're getting more product for, I think it's $40 as well. Is it $40? I think it's $40 as well. You're getting more. And if you're looking for something that's not that mattifying, but I must say, this does not feel tight. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. It feels light. It doesn't wear like a traditional matte foundation. Really, the things that will make you not want to wear a matte foundation, at least for me, is because I feel like they dry your skin out. Your face feels tight. This doesn't feel that way at all. But my thing is, this was already a matte foundation, so it wasn't necessary, in my opinion, for Too Faced to come up with that. So if you have the original, and you're trying to figure between NARS and this one, get the NARS, because this is just like the original. It's just that the claims are it's gonna wear for 24 hours. Listen, do you wear foundation for 24 hours? I don't. I would say go with the NARS. I saw a lot of your comments saying that you wanted to know, you were trying to decide which one you wanted to get. That's my opinion. I would say get the NARS, because if you already have the original, and if you're someone who has really oily skin, then you may really like this one here. That's my opinion. That's how I feel about it. I don't think I'll be able to come back and I'm not gonna be able to wear this foundation and do a wear test, not today. I'm not feeling well. I'm gonna take this off and go rest. So that's my thoughts on this here foundation. Will I use it again? Of course. Do I feel like it was necessary? No. A hydrating one, Too Faced, that's what I would like to see, a hydrating one for. That's it for this video. As always, thank you for spending part of your day with me. Make sure you like this video. If you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn the notification bell, because you want to be notified the next time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, please be safe. Bye. So I didn't go to sleep. I'm still in pain. I edited the video and I kept the foundation on. Thirsty. I had already recorded this. I don't know if I have audio, so I bought already. I did have a little bit of oil in my T-zone where I do have, like I said, my skin is combo, so my T-zone was oily, and I used the brush that I powdered my face with and just blotted where the oils were peeking through. Now, to set my face, I did not use my translucent powder because my face, when I just put the foundation on, my face looked like it was already set. So I used my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder in shade number 4. I don't know if that kind of, you know, made the foundation not last. It's supposed to be 24 hours, right? So it shouldn't make a difference. Now, it says it's transfer resistant. I use this napkin. Now, this could very well be the powder, but this is what we have. But you know, you have powder and other stuff on top of it, so that could be it. Now, it says that it's waterproof. I don't know that it's waterproof because something is coming off on the napkins. When I did that with the NARS foundation, I did not get as much. I got a little bit, but not as much. This isn't bad compared to some foundation. It's not bad at all. My take on it has really not changed. I feel like if you have the original Born This Way foundation, you really don't need this foundation. If you want it, then hey, go ahead and buy it. But if you are saying, I'm wanting, as you guys said in the comments, you wanted either the soft matte from NARS or this one. In my opinion, the soft matte from NARS, I prefer that. But I don't have oily skin. My skin is combo. If you have oily skin, then you may want this one. I think if Too Faced wanted to expand the Born This Way line, they should have come out with a hydrating foundation and not a 24-hour matte foundation. No one wears makeup for 24 hours. Sometimes these brands really push it with these 24 hours, 16 hours. Who wears foundation? Who wears makeup that long? Where you on 24 hours? I mean, where are you going? You don't have 24 hours. Anybody don't have 24 hours. So where you going? Yeah, sometimes they just push it. They just push it with these claims. You know, overall, like I said before, I just don't think it was necessary. Will I use it again? Yes, it's in my collection. I'll use it again. Is it gonna like replace my favorite foundation? No. Nowhere near that. The shade, actually, on camera the shade does look okay. In person, the shade, you can see that the shade is darker than the rest of my body. You can see that in person, but on camera, as I was editing the video, I noticed that you really can't see that. So that's good. Y'all can't see it, that's cool. But it is darker than I should have gotten. Well, I don't know if I should have got chai or not, because chai looked like it was kind of light. Even on Jackie, chai didn't look like it was right. And you know, chai is the shade that she created just for her in the original Born This Way, and it didn't look like it was right on her. So I don't know. I don't know. The foundation is not heavy at all. It doesn't dry your skin out. My skin doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel dry. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like I have a matte foundation on. In fact, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face right now. In terms of saying, you know, if you're worried about, I don't want to wear a matte foundation because it's too dry and all that, that's not the case with this at all. Not at all. This actually, to me, feels just like the original. Just like the original. That's why I feel like if you have the original, this here, I use this mascara. This mascara feels heavy. If you put on 2 coats, I have 2 coats on and it feels heavy. Will I stop using it? No. The reason why is this mascara, it really like pulls my little fine little eyelashes out. And I really like that. This is become my favorite mascara. That's my 5 cents on this. And until next time, guys.